Hello, this is Sir Yabstars. A friend recently asked me how I shade my drawings, and since I have some time, I decided to make a short tutorial to show you my process. Now, as you can see, we have a Pikachu here, with only the base colors. So the question is, how do we shade this? So the first thing I like to do is to add a soft shadow using the airbrush. We have a new layer here. And we have the airbrush. But before that though, choose the base color and slightly shift it downward. Okay, you have the base color, slightly shift it downward and you shift it a little bit to the right. On the color wheel. And then you want to shift the color wheel, the hue, a little bit towards red. Now that will be your shading color. This over here, like that. Once you have that, you can now start using the airbrush. I usually place the soft shading underneath the body or in areas where light has a harder time reaching. So I'll put the shadows right over here, just below Pikachu's body. Like so. There we go, look at that. Now, after adding the soft shading, I plan where to place the hard shadows. So first, choose a light source. You're gonna want to add like a new layer, and set this layer to add. Now you can choose the base color. You can choose okay. So now you can choose the base color. You're in your add layer. You can start to add your light source. Usually you put it on the opposite side of where you did your soft shading. So you have this over here. And you can lower the opacity of the layer if you'd like. Same thing with the soft shading as well. Just like that. So now after you did the lighting, the light and the soft shadows, you can now start to make your hard shadows. You can start to yes, you can I'm sorry, my English is bad. You can start to choose to make your hard shadows. You already know where the light source is, which is from over there. It's coming from there. So the shadows will be right over here in these parts. Now, again, you need to choose the colors for your shadows. You have the color of the colors from your soft shading, and make it a little bit darker. Again, down, shift to the right, and the color hue shifting to the red, and you have your shading color. Okay, so let me add this. Let me add the shadows. So over here. Okay. Now you have that. You successfully shaded your character. Oh wait, no. There should be more over here. There, you did your shade. Now, what you want to do next? We're not done yet. You have your you have your color, you have your shading color. Now what you want to do is to set the brush opacity to 50%, and you can and you can start on adding some lines to the shadows, like just like this. This will make like a transition from dark to light. It's either you can do that, but what I like to do best is I just make a little dot on the base color and then just color pick it and turn the opacity back to 100. So now you can have no troubles with adding the lines. There we go. And now you think like you're done, but I mean like it looks complete, but we're not done yet. We are not done yet. What I like to do next is to make a new layer on top of the line art layer, and I clip it below. Now, since our colors are mostly warm colors, we're gonna choose red to color the line art with, like a shade of red. I mean, either a shade of red or orange. It depends on you. Personally, I like to use red for when I'm using warm colors, or blue to purple when I'm using cool colors, like so over there and there. We're done. That's how I shade. I hope that this would be. I hope that this helped, even though I explained it badly. But I hope you learn a thing or two from this. So yes, bye bye.